McHale who gets the catch. He's got patrol.
If a fixture between the boys' teams between White Bear Lake and Mounds View was the appetizer, consider this matchup between two of the state's best on the girls' side to be the main course. As a battle of unbeaten sides takes place here at 7:30 p.m. at White Bear Stadium, as the Mounds View Mustangs take on the number 7 in Class 2A ranked White Bear Lake Bears. Back for the second game of this one, it's Jordan Gustafson alongside myself, Alex Westad, Harlan Becker, David Schuyler, among others in the truck. And Jordan, we talked about after the first game just how fascinating that contest was. This one on paper has the ability to exceed it.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. There are a lot of big-time players here. I mean, you've got girls averaging 4 goals a game, 3 goals a game, just numerous saves by the goalies. It's going to be exciting.
The White Bear Lake Bears, this is their second appearance at home on the shortened season. They score an average of 4 1/4 goals a game, and defensively they're as stout as anybody, only giving up 1 goal a game, and they haven't trailed at any point in the season. That does wonders for your confidence on the pitch as a soccer team.
Absolutely, Alex. The only thing I could see maybe getting in the way of that is if they do fall to an early lead. We're yet to see what happens there.
Meanwhile, on the other side for the Mounds View Mustangs, as we take a look at the player to watch for White Bear Lake, that's number 10, junior forward Lauren Eckerly. Eckerly with 4 goals on the season so far, but also had 4 goals as in her sophomore year a year ago. She's been with the program on the varsity level since her freshman year. Also plays basketball and I believe girls lacrosse in there as well. Certainly one of the multi-sport athletes that the White Bear Lake Bears have on their side. Meanwhile, for the Mounds View Mustangs, they've been defensively one of the best teams in the state. They haven't given up more than 1 goal in a game this year. If there's a key to victory for Mounds View here today, it's going to be the strength of the back line and the strength of the goaltending.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. I think defense is always crucial, but nothing more than here, right? When you're averaging those players who can get goal upon goal. I mean, if you have good defense, that's all you need.
Anna Rinaldo, our player to watch, the junior forward for the Mounds View Mustangs. As you see there, the White Bear Lake co-head coaches of Dave Ashley on your right and John Durkheisen on the left. The past 10 matchups have been fairly even between the two of them. White Bear Lake has won 6 of the previous 10, Mounds View most recently winning in the section semifinals in the 2017 season on the 14th of October by a 2-1 final. Looking back at the playoff matchups here, as we'll actually take a chance to just check out the 2A rankings. White Bear Lake enters this week as the new rankings came out earlier today. They came in at 7th. That's down 1 spot from their matchup from where they were a week ago at this time. Our next game here broadcasting for White Bear Lake girls after tonight will be against the 5th-ranked Stillwater Ponies. And you see that draw next to the Stillwater Ponies in that 3-0-1. That came to tonight's opponent for White Bear Lake, the Mounds View Mustangs. Last time out for these two sides, as we take a look at the schedule, it was a 7-1 victory last Thursday for the Bears over the Forest Lake Rangers, and an excellent contest for them. They're only the first goal of the season surrendered by Haley Vocati of the White Bear Lake Bears, but otherwise an excellent fixture out last time for them. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Mounds View Mustangs, another draw as they drew even 0-0 at home against the Raiders of Cretin-Durham Hall. As we look in there, there's head coach of the Mounds View Mustangs, Caitlin Fast, in her 5th season, steering the ship here for the Mounds View Mustangs. And a season ago, Mounds View in the middle of the table as they finished with 4-5 record in conference play, 10-6 overall. Certainly a 2-0-2 start. You like to see that if you're the Mounds View Mustangs.
Oh, absolutely. It's nice to get those wins under your belt right away. And then, I mean, you know, a couple of ties too. That's nothing shabby. So let's see how it goes.
If you were with us for the first game, you'll notice that at the start of the contest, it was very warm, very humid. It's cooled down a little bit since then. The lake effect, if you will, from the southern shores of White Bear Lake here in the North Metro are starting to come in. Feels like it's about 70. The weather app on my telephone is not quite up to speed yet on the weather. You see there Gabby Hofeld, the freshman midfielder whose brother Grant has moved on to play golf at the University of Georgia. We certainly wish him the best of luck there down in the southern part of the United States. 73 degrees the temperature at kickoff. Humidity is, kind of high actually, 61%. And it should be an excellent night for a matchup between two unbeatens. The Mounds View Mustangs in their white road uniforms will kick off, moving from left to right across your television screen, and we are underway here once again from White Bear Stadium. The Mustangs will have to reset. They'll go back here. Lucy Henrik will play it all the way back to the goaltender here for Mounds View tonight. The goaltender for the Mustangs wearing a neon jersey. As the scoreboard, you see there on the, you did see there on the score bug, the score up top still says 1-1, and Jordan goes over to there to notify them that the score does say 1-1, and Kirk will make the change to a 0-0 decision. I'm sure both teams would be happy to start with a goal on the board, however they chose not to do so, and play will continue on that far sideline. For the White Bear Lake Bears, they have never trailed at any point in this season. A team that last year found itself in the #1 ranking in Class 2A a number of times. They had a nice victory over the North St. Paul Polars that we broadcasted for you last year over the 7-seed Polars, and they beat them by 7-0, but they fell to the 3 seed, the Eastridge Raptors, 2-1, in a contest which saw the starting Eastridge goaltender actually be injured with 15 minutes left to go in that game when it was level 1-1. And ultimately what happened was the Eastridge Raptors were able to push ahead and win for their injured goaltender. As a chance there and a save had to be made. Kind of a misplay there by the Mustangs that gave the Bears a golden chance.
Yeah, Alex, I think they really, there's nothing more than the fact they lucked out on that one, I think.
The goaltender for Mounds View today, as they have a neon jersey with a red pant and a red sock, it's sophomore goaltender number 00, Lauren McAlpine. Name sounds probably very familiar to soccer fans and to hockey fans as well across the state, as part of one of the royal families of hockey across the state, the McAlpines. Throw coming onto the far side where the Mustangs will be able to play it. So throw in is intercepted by the Bears. Will send it all the way back out through center where it can be played further ahead. The ball was looking for Nicole Moore, one of the leading goal scorers on this White Bear Lake roster. As it's turned over here now by the Mustangs, and they'll watch it go out of bounds as the ball a little bit too far. Ava Tomas will go out of bounds, and another White Bear Lake throw coming on the far side. So as the clock continues to wind here, 3rd minute of play. No score, Mounds View and White Bear Lake. It was a 1-0 decision out at Mounds View last year for the Bears as they won by a final of 1-0. I believe it was a Kayla Anderson goal that gave the Bears the win that day. The ball taken off nicely there that time by Chloe Samanek. The ball goes off of the foot of a Mustang, can be cleared back further out as that's Jordan Schmidtdeal, as it goes out of bounds. Will be another throw coming for the Mustangs. One thing that we noticed early on between these two teams is we noticed just how crisp the passing is and how crisp the defending has to be tonight between these two teams. And now a chance for the Mustangs as they'll send it back. An excellent job to pinch there, but an easy save made by the senior goaltender. It'll be Haley Volcati to get the start here tonight for White Bear Lake. We've seen the Bears do a platoon situation where the two goaltenders can switch in between as they're both seniors, and on senior night there certainly seems to be reason why they would allow them to do that. But of course, both certainly capable in their own right, as combined only surrendering 1 goal so far this season.
Yeah, Alex, they've definitely both proven that they have, starting ability. It should be interesting, and I'm pretty sure, they're going to split time or something like that, like you mentioned. But I imagine as the game gets closer, we'll see.
Ava Westland had it go off of her foot as the Mustangs look to gain possession. Lauren Ballinger working her way through the White Bear Lake defense. Try to chip it further up ahead now for Lainey Ballinger. Some sibling familiarity there allows a chance, but Volcati comes out to make the save.
It was a good opportunity there, Alex, but I think the ball just got away from her a little bit.
Back to the Mounds View back line. It can be played further for Leah Bond. Here onto the near side, Ava Westland comes back to play it. Westland centers further now for Sarah Kothlow. Kothlow working into the middle. Will go all the way back to the far side now, and a chance for Ella Herbert. as the Mustangs continue to try to work on that far sideline. Mounds View so far this season in their 4 contests, 2 0-0. They play out of Section 5. Goals for a game. They score a 3/4 of a goal. They only had 1 contest in which they haven't scored at least a goal. That came their last time out in their most recent appearance, as they played even and will have an offside whistle there. So the ball will go back the other way. This is White Bear Lake's first season for the Bears, the first time in as far as the Minnesota Soccer Hub database by the Star Tribune goes. This is the first time that they have started 4-0. 3 out of 4 of White Bear Lake's wins have been shutouts. And so far, things are looking promising for the White Bear Lake Bears.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. It's nice to get those wins, but even more so when you can do it with a shutout. I mean, it builds your confidence and everything going into your next round.
Whistle away from the ball. There'll be a free kick coming here, and it'll be in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears.
Free kick, White Bear Lake.
It'll be Lauren Eckerle to take it, the junior. Puts the ball right at the 30-yard line. So everybody goes to play right outside the edge of the 18. Eckerle, right-footed kick through traffic, looking like it's going on goal, and the save made by Lauren McAlpine as she'll hold on. And play can go back the other way for Mounds View. Here, 6th minute of play, no score. Bears and Mustangs here from White Bear Lake Stadium. A beautiful night. What was hazy has turned into a beautiful fall night in the last dying grasp of summer. Off into the far side, rushing back into the back line. Myron Schoberl able to get to it. Goes right out of bounds. Looks like before. It'll be a throw coming up from White Bear Lake. It's a throw taken. Can be played further onto that far sideline. They'll try to chip it ahead, looking further up on the near side for Nicole Moore, who lost the handle on it there, trying to work it back. Defended well by the Mustangs as they'll cut back. Onto the far side again, pushing it out in front this time for Daybert.
Here looks like an opportunity, Alex.
Mustangs now with a chance. They're trying to work through a through ball, and just a tad of miscommunication there from Ava Westland. As a through ball off the foot that time of Lainey Ballinger. Looked like it could have been good enough to start something, but just a little behind.
Yeah, I think so, Alex. I think you're right, except I think she missed the ball there on purpose, otherwise it would have been offsides. But
Focati, right-footed kick. Goes back all the way through the middle of the field. It can be taken here now by White Bear Lake. Moore will cut back to try to play it. Going onto the far side, has the ball intercepted that time by Gabby Hofeld. Off of her foot, goes all the way back into the Mounds View defensive zone, and a chance now here for the Bears from a sharp angle. Ball goes out of bounds there, and the official on the far sideline is signaling a corner. We'll have the first corner kick of the game for either side.
I guess I didn't see that there, but it must have went off a Mounds View player.
We had a number of corner kicks in the boys' contest. None found their way to the back of the net. It'll be Alexis Smith, the junior, to take it for White Bear Lake. As they'll go shallow here, looking for Hofeld. Chance now there off the foot of Lauren Eckerle is no good. Another shot through traffic. Ooh, and McAlpine has to look through the screen in order to make an excellent save.
Oh, yeah. That was definitely a case of being in the right place at the right time, because she could not see the ball there.
Nice clearance from McAlpine there. It's taken here by the Mustangs as they'll work here onto the near side. Can be gotten further for Ava Westland. Westland working around the White Bear Lake defense. Nice job of cutting back. Ooh, good job of using the body that time, but the ball out of bounds. It'll be a White Bear Lake throw. Throw on the near side. They'll look interior that time, looking for Smith. Smith will have to move back to play it again. And Smith will create an opportunity on the far side. Over the head of Hofeld. Before the Mustangs can play it again, they'll come back to get to it now. Ava Tomas. As the ball goes on that far wing, Tomas trying to work around Hofeld, was unable to do so. And it'll be another throw for the Mustangs on the far sideline. So far, back and forth play. Both sides getting some pretty good chances here as we've hit the 9th minute mark. No score, Mustangs and Bears. Jordan Gustafson, along with Alex Westad here for you from White Bear Stadium. We'll see you again on Thursday as the North St. Paul Polars will take on the South St. Paul Packers in a directional rivalry. And Mike Peden will be with you from Polar Stadium for that one. Jordan and I, of course, will be just a little bit further south of that as we'll be playing softball at McDyke Field. So we'll be in the vicinity, but not quite at the stadium.
Yeah, it'll definitely. You know, I'm hoping it's a nice night for sports all around.
Turnover there. Right in the middle of the pitch, can be taken further now here by Eckerle. Looking here on the near side, can be played further along now, and a chance for Jasmine Blair. A lot of players on this White Bear Lake team, as they have a lot of experience. For those that have followed White Bear Lake girls soccer for the last number of years, they did not have a huge senior turnover a season ago, and they've had a lot of players with big game experience, and that should certainly bode well for them here in this crazy season in the year 2020.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. Nerves tend to get the best of everybody, and when you already have that experience, I mean, it definitely helps to, calm you down, make good plays, make good passes, shots, all of the above, right?
Nice ball through traffic. Was slowed down there by Abby Fettinger. The ball can be regained possession here for the Mounds View Mustangs. Further up ahead now, and a chance for Lainey Ballinger. Ballinger looking for the redirected pass from the help of Daybert, and it goes all the way back onto the far sideline now where the Mustangs can play it again. Pass that time off the head of Hofeld, falls at her feet before she'll tie up with a Mustang trying to get around it, trying to get around Ava Tomas to keep the ball moving forward. It looks like there'll be a change coming up here for White Bear Lake, a two-player change whenever they get the next whistle. Chance now, though, for the Mustangs. Zava Westland trying to work her way through traffic. Excellent defense, though, on that backhand by Jasmine Blair, and she'll try to take it back the other way. Challenge that time can be kept further. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Nicole Moore, and the substitution might be coming in for White Bear Lake, but not yet. So it'll be a Mustang throw. Further up ahead, Eckerly looks to push the pace. Can be played back again here by Eckerly as it goes off the foot. That time of Leah Ban. Played here now by the Mustangs near the substitution area, out of bounds. And it'll be 4 players coming in for White Bear Lake, making a huge substitution. Cami Bachmeyer coming in, as well as Olivia Haas. Sydney Johnson, as well as, there was one other player. I think it's, wish I could have made a mental note. It might be Emma Wickstrom, but we'll certainly keep an eye on that.
Also checking in, number 22, Olivia Haas.
And the throw made in here. It is Wickstrom who makes a substitution. Coming in, Moore. Trying to work back through traffic. A nice through ball, was looking for the foot and the redirection that time of Sydney Johnson, but it'll go into the corner area. They're able to cut back to it. It went off the Mustang player foot before it goes all the way back out to the far side. As the Bears hold the offensive half, they'll try to cut back. Chance now here. As the Bears, Chloe Semanek, able to cut back. Mounds View starting a rush the other way. Working into the defense. Excellent job at that. A little bit of contact, a little bit of a push there. And the ball will go out of bounds. And certainly something that we saw in the boys' version of this, that this refereeing crew tended to let play go until the last couple of minutes of the game. We're starting to see that a little bit here too, as we've hit the 13th minute of this one.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. There's definitely a little bit of contact being made out there, but no harm, no foul, right? So they're just letting it play on, see what we've got. I mean, these girls are tough out here.
Ball can be regained here by Mounds View. As they'll try to work in again. Their big result that you look at and you raise your eyebrow at is a draw to number 5 Stillwater that happened just a few days ago. I was looking at their schedule that came on Thursday, September the 3rd. A 1-1 draw at Stillwater 2, which going on the road, Stillwater Road, or Stillwater away, using the proper soccer terminology. That's one of the toughest matches that you'll find in the Suburban East Conference, and certainly a result that raised some eyebrows about the quality of play that the Mounds View Mustangs are showing this season. Meanwhile, back on the far side, nice play with the chest that time off of Cami Bachmeyer. Now a rush back the other way. Excellent defense by the Mustangs, though. It'll go out of bounds in another corner.
You know, Alex, it seems like, though, other than that, both teams have been playing very conservatively. Not a lot of, pushing the ball, if you will.
Corner kick coming here as we take another look at it. Excellent defense that time by the Mustang back line. So it was spearheaded by Olivia Getty in order to make that save. And the corner kick here for White Bear Lake. It's a line drive. They'll look in front, and a great challenge that time from Lauren McAlpine to come out and make that save.
Yeah, Alex, that was definitely, she knew where the ball was going to go, and she was there before anybody had time to react.
Strong leg from McAlpine sends the ball back into the White Bear Lake half. Can be played further by Showbro. An intercepted ball this time, though, allows the Mustangs to start something back here, but shorthanded, so they ultimately have to defer, and the White Bear Lake Bears can regain possession. Pass further up ahead is intercepted again by Mounds View. They'll take it on the far side now, and a chance for Sydney Johnson along the far wing. Off the foot that time of Olivia Getty, and the ball goes out of bounds. Another White Bear throw. Throw coming in. He's looking further for one of the Bears has got further onto that far side. Eckerly battling for position that time, defended well though was Lauren Ballinger. Nice through ball off of Fettinger's leg. Can be pushed further along to the sideline, and a little bit of a contact there for Emma Wickstrom trying to push the play up. Nice block there by Wickstrom, keeps the ball in the attacking half for White Bear Lake, as it can be held in here now, and a chance for Olivia Haas before the ball turned over once again. And the Mounds View Mustangs being pushed back into their own defensive zone. They'll kick it out of bounds, and another White Bear throw. And so far, kind of sloppy-ish play here from the Mounds View Mustangs.
Yeah, you know, it kind of seems like they're just trying to stay content with just passing the ball around. They're not, like I was saying, there's not really a lot of force, a lot of push in their plays, if you will.
Ava Westland on the near side for Mounds View tries to push the ball up. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be another White Bear Lake throw up coming. As it'll be Abby Fettinger. No, they do say white ball, as the official on the near side signifies that it is in fact Mounds View ball. So throw coming in. Can be played further once again here for Westland. So look in the center. Again, excellent defense and body positioning to force that turnover. Shobro will push it ahead here on the near wing. Off of Westland again. Nice battle that time from Eckerly. Allows them to delay, and Eckerly's foot will send it out of bounds, and Ballinger battling so far with Eckerly. And the Mustangs have been able to do pretty well in this midfield area, but the ball comes back through center where Lucy Henrik will be able to play it. Can be shoveled further along now, and a chance for Charlotte Dybert. Chance here now through into the 18 is smothered up by Haley Volcati, and she'll hold on in order to start play back up. But so far, White Bear Lake having the better of the chances into the box, as that's really the first time that a player for Mounds View has gotten into the box so far tonight.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. The majority of the ball has been spent on the other side of the field, and I think you can tell that. There's been a few sloppy passes, a few rush passes, and, unfortunately, I mean, that's going to be the result more times than not.
Fettinger off of the feed from Eckerly as the ball gets worked back into the center of the pitch. A nice job that time by Semanek, trying to get back around, but unable to do so cleanly. Shot through, not much on it, unfortunately, as it was defended well by the Mustangs. As Olivia Haas, the sophomore, tried to get some shot on goal, and McAlpine was able to make an easy save.
Seems like that shot was a little bit rushed there too, Alex. I think they might have had something else going on there, a couple more players on the sides, but again, you don't always see everything right away.
Through ball here, Eckerly on the interception, and a nice play that time made by Semanek. Ball goes onto the near side, can be taken further. A nice through ball trying to spring one of the Bears onto the far side before it's Cami Bachmeyer able to get back to it. Bachmeyer is spinning, try to get it further again for Moore. Moore, who's rubbed off the ball, spinning shot, save on the initial attempt by McAlpine, and the Mustangs able to clear it back out into the middle of the pitch.
There was definitely an open opportunity over there, but they didn't have anybody over there to get that rebound. I think if they would have, there definitely would have been 1-0 game.
Shobro has it back on her side of the field, the 18th minute of play now. No score, Mustangs and the Bears. The boys' teams drew to a 1-1 final in the opening game of this doubleheader, and so far scoreless here in this one between two teams unbeaten in play. The Bears, however, are undefeated, or undrawn, I guess is the term that I would use, as they are 4-0 so far. The Mustangs entered 2-0-2. Ball goes off of the head back to the defensive back line for Mounds View, where it can be played by Leah Ban once again. Ban will send it further up ahead on the near wing for Westland. Nice little centering touch. Goes all the way back now, a chance for Ban again. Through center, header attempted that time. Was attempted by Semanek before the ball goes back into the center. Semanek can play it again. Working on.
You know, Alex, there really does not seem to be a lot of urgency in this play, right? Like, I mean, it kind of seems like they're taking their time getting to the ball, not rushing the ball or rushing the defenders or whatever it is.
More with a shot from a long angle, no save needed there. As Emma Merriman will come back and will come into the game for the first time. Also coming into the game for the Mustangs, Ava Nelson, a junior midfielder, will enter, as well as I thought I saw number 12, Emily Johnson, make an appearance as well. So both lines certainly rolling. If you've watched international soccer or professional soccer at any level, You know that the rule there typically in a normal year would be 3 substitutions. Now in this year, 5. In the high school sports, there are unlimited substitutions, but they can only occur at the whistle. So you'll see players go in and out fairly regularly for rest and recovery, but also to have full strength for big moments, such as this coming here from White Bear Lake is trying to work around traffic. Cami Bachmeyer goes out of bounds, and it will be a throw coming from White Bear Lake on that far side.
Yeah, Alex, you know, it looks like they're trying to get in the habit of pressing a little bit more and getting the ball down to the other side and hopefully creating some opportunities when doing so.
Eckerle to throw, standing right in the middle of the track that rings this field. Throw in, defended well by the Mustangs. It'll come back to Eckerle again, who gets just a little bit under it, sends it high into the air, where the Mustangs can try to get to it first off the head that time of Ava Nelson, who has to slow it back down further for Jess Eichens before it goes back off of one of the Mustangs. It should be another White Bear throw. No, it will be a Mounds View throw, as they'll try to push the play up the field. Again, Mounds View spent a lot of time in the White Bear Lake end so far. Great battle that time, forces the ball further into the White Bear Lake end before it can be intercepted again by the Bears, and intercepted again this time by Leah Ban for the Mounds View Mustangs. Ban has it, chooses to play up the near wing, can be taken again here this time by Fettinger. Fettinger pushes it off of her foot where it can be gathered and corralled before it's gotten here further once again for Sydney Johnson up into the air. Mounds View trying to play the ball here. Eckerle with some fancy footwork, trying to cut it back, looked to spring Emma Wickstrom ahead on the near wing, but was unable to do so cleanly, and now the Mustangs and Charlotte Dybert will take it here on the near side. Pushing further up ahead along the far wing, looking for Lauren Ballinger. Ballinger into the 18, across in front. Vocati has it right into her gloves, and she'll hold on.
Yeah, that was another opportunity there. They played it ahead of him very nice, couple of nice smooth passes, but didn't look like the cross was quite strong enough to really get something going.
Throw back into the center of the pitch can be taken again here by Wickstrom, trying to move it further that time. A nice defensive play as Eichens falls down. Can be played further again here for the Bears as Millard able to play it further back onto the far wing as the Mustangs look to regain possession and regain the pace of play here. 22nd minute of play, no score, Bears and Mustangs. Ball worked back onto the defensive side for White Bear Lake. They'll send it out of bounds, give the defense a chance to reset. We'll be back with you next Tuesday again as the Matamidi Zephyrs host a doubleheader between boys and girls action with the Henry Sibley Warriors. The varsity's games will be at 5 and 7. We certainly hope that you will join us then. Substitutions for Mounds View as Emily Johnson will come into the game for the Mustangs. Izzy Zimmerman will come into the game for White Bear Lake, so a substitution aside.
Yeah, Alex, you know, these two teams are out there playing really hard right now, and you can tell. But I mean, I think as we draw, you know, ever closer to the end of the first half here, we're going to start seeing a little bit more pushing. Not at players, obviously, but pushing towards the other side.
Long, sharp ball that just kind of hung up in there, hit off both of the crossbar and the post. So Vocati had no chance to make the play. It'll be a goal kick here.
Just a quick reminder, ladies and
Almost
gentlemen,
a
if you
field
don't
goal,
reach for your
though, Alex.
phones
I don't know
right
if you
now,
saw that, but
and if you just
good
reach for
kick.
your phone and you don't have it, there's a chance I might have it.
It appears as though there's a mobile device that has made an appearance at White Bear Stadium. And so hopefully someone will be able to find that. We do hope that for those of you who are watching on Facebook tonight, we do hope that you enjoy the broadcast, something that we hope to do continuing here in the fall season for soccer, but also as we move into whatever winter sports there might be and whatever sprinter and spring sports that there'll be over the course of the 2020-21 academic school year. As we've said weeks previous, we're just happy to be back.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. And I hope you don't mind if I use that term again. Sprinter, I believe it was, right? I like it.
Onto the far side, Bears look to regain possession. Sydney Johnson will watch it go near the out-of-bounds line. Out of bounds is the call. Not quite able to hold it in. It'll be a Mounds View throw coming on the far side. The Mustangs look to push pace up the other way. They've had a couple of good chances in the last couple of minutes on the White Bear Lake net, but Haley Vocati has been strong between the pipes for the White Bear Lake Bears. Forcing off the ball that time, Jess Eichens. And she'll work back here into the near corner, trying to send across in front, but defended well. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a corner kick coming for Mounds View. That'll be the first of the game for the Mustangs.
Kind of interested to see what they do here, Alex. Maybe they can make something
Corner
of it.
kick, Mounds View.
Again, a rule change from years previous. No substitutions allowed on corner kicks, so despite the fact that there are players standing in the substitution area, none will be allowed until the completion of the corner kick and the next stoppage of play. 25th minute here, and the corner for Mounds View. Into the box, dangerous off of a couple of feet, and an excellent corner ball from Sarah Kothlow gave the Mustangs a great chance, but they'll reset here looking to regain possession from a long, sharp angle. What a save made by Volcati off the stick of Ella Herbert, and she's able to force it out for another corner for the Mustangs.
Oh, Alex, that was a great shot, followed by a great save. I mean, both players deserve a standing ovation after that.
So it'll be another corner here for Mounds View. As again, Sarah Kothlow will go to the corner to take it. And for Kothlow, the senior defender, his right-footed kick sent into the area, looking for a header, unable to do so cleanly, but got a foot on it that time was Jess Eichens. Before the ball can be held in here again by Mounds View. Nice sharp angle chance on that goes wide to the right. It will be a goal kick. Now the substitutions will come on for White Bear Lake as Alexis Smith and Gabby Hofeld will re-enter the game. But another great look there for Mounds View.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. I think the only thing wrong with that shot was the angle, but it was a beautiful effort, and I think she stumbled and it was almost there.
Eckerly out of the game and the substitutions, as well as Olivia Haas for the time being for the Bears as they play. Nice ball movement here by Mounds View as they look to regain possession and keep this pressure on the White Bear Lake side of things. Going back to it, Chloe Semanek. Ball intercepted here again by Mounds View as they'll take it on the far side for Olivia Getty. Carried further along now once again, Charlotte Dybert. Dybert working closer to the 18. Nice fed ball, but can be intercepted here by the Bears as they'll send it back out through to center. Ava Nelson lost the battle to her opposite number, Alexis Smith, for the Bears before it goes back onto that far sideline. Sydney Johnson back to play it out of bounds. It'll be a opportunity now for the Mustangs on a throw on the far side.
Yeah, Alex, you know, it really looks like the Mustangs are doing a good job controlling the ball. They've definitely had it for, I want to say, probably the majority of this first half.
If you're White Bear Lake and you came into this matchup and you expected, with your success against the Mounds View Mustangs in recent years, 6-4 in the last 10, sure, but winners in both contests in the regular season 2 years previous, you're thinking to yourself that you should have the advantage here as there's going to be a whistle and a foul called there that'll give a free kick to Mounds View close to the 18. And so you wonder, at what point are you done trying to feel out your opponent, and at what point do you wonder, how do we attack this team? Because so far, like you've mentioned a couple of times, they're playing very casually. They're playing back a lot, letting the action come to them. Oh,
absolutely, Alex. It's a timid game right now, and it seems like they need to, they really need to adjust their strategy if they don't want to end in another 0-0 game.
Free kick that time off the foot of Grace Frymouth. Goes through the uprights. It'll be a goal kick here as Volcati sends it on line drive. Intercepted off of the foot of the Mustangs forward, Jess Eichens, who did a nice job to play to it. Can be played further along here now for the Mustangs. Ava Nelson. This goes out of bounds near the near sideline. Gabby Hofeld was to it, but so it'll be a Mustang throw coming here. This will be Leah Ban throwing the ball in. Can be played further now. Going back to get it, Smith. Smith will cut back. Nowhere to go with that one as the teammate's not quite there. As the ball will go out of bounds, and it will be a Mounds View defense as the Bears will get a throw here.
I could have swore it went off a Mustang or a Mounds View player, but maybe not.
Smith's ball going to the back line here for the Bears as Zimmerman sends it further back up to the near sideline for Sydney Johnson as Johnson tries to work her way in. Can be gotten further. Goes high over everybody. Cutting back now as the Mustangs try to make something of it here. Working around further for Lauren Ballinger. Ballinger with a head of steam, trying to center in front. Slowing it down, trying to work through. An excellent challenge, but a chance on a follow-up. Great save, Volcani, as it hits the post. Now kicked out to the corner. An excellent save by the Bears senior.
You know what, Alex? I didn't even see her touch the ball. To be honest, I thought that hit the crossbar, but that was an amazing shot and amazing save.
Well, you look at all that space that she had there. It looks like she got...
Oh, just enough of it to make it hit that crossbar, yeah.
Right, just the tip of the glove to be able to make that save. Ball on the far sideline goes out of bounds. We will have another corner here for Mounds View. This is their third of the game so far here in the 29th minute of play. Going to the far sideline to take it, Sarah Kothlau. As the Mustang players wait just on the edge of the 18, all the Bears inside the 6 except with one, as Alexis Smith stands just outside of it. Through in front, can be taken further, headed with a head of steam and a chance right into the upper part as Haley Vocati reaches up to make the save.
Definitely a good opportunity there, Alex, but you know, these goaltenders tonight have just been outstanding.
Played further here now for Kothlow as she had to play it back up, trying to start the rush again for Mounds View. Here onto the near side, Jess Eichens working from a sharp angle. Through ball in front, defended well that time by Schoberl as she'll allow the Bears to reset. Smith working back into the center of the pitch. The right-footed kick can be fielded here as it goes high into the air, trying to knock it further. Unable to get a touch on that one as the ball will go all the way back. Can be played further again now for Jess Eichens. Here onto the near side, can be played on the field itself by Abby Fettinger. Played further now for Smith. Smith trying to cut around. Some excellent defense here by the Mustangs. Looking here on the near side, Semanek got to Fettinger. Back to Semanek again. Semanek up for Hofeld, working into the area. Tried to go for a through ball as was looking for Emma Merriman, but just not enough on it on a clean look. And that will allow the Mustangs to have a goal kick here as we've hit the 31st minute of play. No score still, Mustangs and the Bears, in a series of what's been back and forth play between these two teams.
Yeah, Alex, you know, I've noticed there's been a lot of I believe White Bear Lake shots actually have came from outside further than you'd normally like to see. I just don't think that they're really allowing them to get a clean shot from inside.
Chance here now for McAlpine as the ball bounces right to her just inside the 18, and she'll hold on. On the same note for Lauren McAlpine as well, she's done an excellent job of making saves and challenging the White Bear Lake shooters when they've gotten chances. And so if you're White Bear Lake, maybe you feel as though the only option you have is those shots from a sharp angle, as Haley Vocati will have to come out and make a save of her own.
Right, Alex. Yeah, I mean, you know, and those shots are so hard to angle correctly, especially, you know, at this young, right? I mean, you know, you barely see it happen in MLS or, you know, women's soccer or, you know, whatever it is. But, man, those angles get tough.
We'll have another group substitution here for the Bears as a number of players will come on. Blair back into the game, Moore into the game, Eckerle and Charlie Adam both as well into the game. It's senior night here for both the boys and the girls. There was, in between the two contests, there was the senior night recognition. Always a cool moment. You get to see students recognize the hard work that they've put in, but also the work that their parents and teachers and people that are important to them have put into getting them where, even in this difficult year, that connection with parents and people that are so important still matters a lot to these athletes.
Yeah, Alex, I mean, you know, when you're stuck at home since March with your parents, I mean, you know, you tend to get a little bit of a relationship going on. So, yeah, I think it's definitely nice to be able to come out here and recognize your parents when a lot of the times they sacrifice a lot just to make sure you can do these things.
Eichens and Fettinger had a battle into the corner, but it will be another corner for the Mustangs. Fourth of the first half here, as Sarah Kothlow will go to take it again. They've had some really good looks on the corner, but just haven't been able to get that good chance on to put it past Haley Vocati.
Yeah, definitely, Alex. I think there's a lot of execution there. I think that they gotta be able to finish those chances.
Great defense by the Bears forces that corner up to be unsuccessful. Goes all the way back here now for Ava Nelson as she looks to feed Kothlow again on the near sideline, but excellent defense that time by Fettinger allows Smith to play the ball further up ahead for White Bear Lake. And she'll send it back in center for Hofeld. Hofeld, who chips it further up ahead, was looking for more, but instead it will find the back line for the Mustangs. It'll be Olivia Getty, who sends it back to McAlpine, who can send it further to reset play. Smith with a nice job to cut it off, but it can be intercepted, but it goes past her foot now. And a chance this time for Hofeld. Hofeld, nice through ball, but defended well on the rush by Ella Herbert, and the ball will go out of bounds. Throw for White Bear Lake, far sideline.
Yeah, Alex, I mean, they definitely defended that ball well. Obviously, both teams are doing it on each side here.
You see the White Bear Lake students enjoying the fixture here tonight. The first day back for, I believe it would be the Group B in the hybrid format that White Bear Lake High School is using. Group A had their first day back yesterday. As there'll be another White Bear Lake throw from the far sideline. It'll be Eckerle to take it. Here as we've hit the 35th minute of play in this one. No score. Both teams have gotten a number of good looks as Eckerle's throw right into the 6, knocked out of the air by McAlpine. Good challenge that time, though, on the rush there by Charlie Adam. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick as there'll be another substitution coming.
Goal kick, Mounds View.
Guys coming into the game for the Mounds View Mustang,
Number
Lucy
11,
Henrik will be
Lucy
returned
Henrik.
as Ava Nelson will replace her. Nice show of form that time by Nelson. And so it'll be a goal kick coming here for the Mustangs. Onto the far side as the Mustangs look to clear back up. Goes out of bounds here. It'll be another Mounds View throw on that far side. Throw further. Can be played further along now. A little bit of confusion as to who the ball went off. They'll say a Mounds View throw as Westland made a nice play. Westland's throw. Further up ahead, it's intercepted by the Bears. Charlie Adam tried to center it back in front off the foot of Smith. Can be played further and out long now as Eckerle battles for it. Eckerle, with not much space, sends a through ball onto the far wing, looking for Charlie Adam, trying to center it in front, has to cut it back, but good recovery by the Mustangs and Ella Herbert. Trying to push it back further. It'll be out of bounds off of a Bear. It'll be another Mustang throw. And we've seen that a lot too, where the Mustangs have been collapsing on the Bears defensively. When they get those rushes, there's nowhere really for the ball to go except attempting a through ball.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. I mean, their defense just has been spot on tonight. They are not allowing those key scorers to get anywhere close to that goal.
Aishan's trying to work her way into the 16 from a sharp angle, hits the side of the cage, goes out of bounds, and there'll be another goal kick coming here. If you're interested in volunteering for SCC Sports, we are always looking for individuals to help out with camera operators, broadcast crew, broadcast partners, people on the mic, as you see one of our excellent camera operators there below you. Feel free to email Arlen at scctv.org for more information. Ball gets off here. It's a good chance now for the Bears back the other way. Racing in, it'll be a chance for Adam. What a save by McAlpine!
Oh, wow, Alex, that was probably the save of the night right there, to be honest. That was a clear breakaway, wide open, and just made a tremendous save.
We'll get a chance to look at it here on the throw out of bounds. It'll be a White Bear Lake throw, and it was actually Nicole Moore who had the great chance, threw into the area and into the 6. And what a save by McAlpine here, with not much room left to go, and just bats it away. Excellent save by the sophomore goaltender. So throw can be battled for here, back in play. Nice cut back here for the Mustangs. Is a through ball, looking further ahead now, and a chance for Charlotte Dybert. Played back the other way. Great challenge that time by the Bears as they'll send them out of bounds, giving White Bear Lake a chance to reset defensively here in the 38th minute of play. No score, Bears and the Mustangs. No bookings as of yet.
Yeah, Alex, you know, the ball is once again on this side of the field. I mean, I feel like this is where it's spent most of the time tonight, actually.
Ball can be played further as Semanek tried to look further up ahead, was looking for Moore again this time. Moore pushes her defender off the ball, and an excellent play there, but a little bit too far, looking for Jasmine Blair. Slowed up briefly before it goes off the foot at that time of Semanek. Smith cutting back, through ball, looking there. Ooh, good challenge that time from Eckerle. Forces the ball back further to the defensive line. Here are the Mounds View Mustangs. Ball out of bounds there as it was intended pass there for Jess Eichens. Another chance on a throw coming here for White Bear Lake.
Yeah, I think it just got away from her a little bit too much force on it, and unfortunately just went outside.
Eckerle's throw, looking for more in the middle of the pitch.
2 minutes remaining
Does
in the
not
half.
quite find it. Instead goes off the head of Charlie Adam. They'll race to it back right into the corner. It goes out of bounds. It will be a White Bear Lake throw. And now we're starting to see the response and the pushback from White Bear Lake that we expected to see, where they have started to look the better of play here in this opening half. It'll be a throw again here from Eckerle on the far side. As Eckerle's throw, looking into the box, unable to get there cleanly. They'll come back, trying to get it further again here for Abby Fettinger. Will come here near side. Nice footwork there by Jasmine Blair, working back into the 18, has the ball forced off of her foot. She'll race to it again as they'll tie up right near the out-of-bounds line, but excellent defensive work by Jess Eichens once again, who has looked good on this Mounds View back line. Can be cleared again here. Chance now for Hofeld. Hofeld from long out. Ooh, bouncing ball that time. But McAlpine able to make the save.
Once again there, Alex. I mean, that was just a good shot, but unfortunately this time it was right to the goalie.
40th minute of play. Mustangs and Bears, no score. Played near side. Tripped up briefly that time was Abby Fettinger. Goes out of bounds. Mounds View throw here in the last minute. Can be played further. Eckerly will do the deed so far to knock it out of bounds and delay again and run the clock down as much as she can. Another throw coming in here from Mounds View. Leah Ban can be played further that time. Smith tried to play for it for the Bears. Got an arm around. No whistle there. Goes all the way back up and further. Intercepted nicely there by the Mustang, Sarah Kothlau. Bears trying to work back up here. One last rush here with 20 seconds left. Excellent effort that time by Moore to create a chance. Moore working back into the 6. Moore still with the ball, but lost the handle on a nice defensive play by the Mustangs.
10,
Wow, Alex,
9,
that defense there was
8,
really, really
7,
good, and it had to be
6,
because that was another
5,
opportunity.
4,
As the time
3,
counts down
2,
here in the first
1.
half of play, the horn sounds here at White Bear Stadium.
At the
A
end
very
of the
back
first
and
half
forth
of play, it's the
contest, but
Mustangs
Mounds
and the
View
Bears tied at
felt
0.
like had the better of play throughout much of that first half.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. I feel like, yes, the ball was spent the most time on that side of the field, but I do feel like as far as the shots went, I think that White Bear Lake had probably better opportunities.
No goals were scored in that first half, excuse me. Corner kicks, White Bear Lake was 0 for 2, and Mounds View was 0 for 4. We'll be back with some recap of half number 1. This is your home for White Bear Lake Soccer.
My son Andrew was always a joy to be around. He was smart and talented with a personality that just drew people to him. And he is all of those things and more today. I always taught him to be accepting of other people and to be true in everything you do. That's why when Andrew was suddenly fired from his teaching job for being gay, I literally felt my heart break. As a parent, you try to prepare your child for anything that can happen in life, but how do you prepare them for something like that? I hope for a future where no matter what a person's sexual orientation is, people will be treated with respect, equality, and love.
Every empty seat at a concert, game, or special event is a missed opportunity to say thank you to America's heroes. Donate your extra tickets to VetTix. Give something to those who gave. Go to vettix.org.
Here are your AARP top tips on caregiver preparedness during coronavirus. First, form a caregiving team. Create a list of people in your family and friend network who can help with caregiving tasks. Take an inventory of supplies in your loved one's home. Try to have a 2-week supply of essential items. Make a list of the care recipient's medications and medical contacts. Be sure to have prescriptions on hand and ask the pharmacist for an extra 30-day supply. Make a plan to stay connected. To prevent social isolation, set up available technology to help loved ones stay connected and schedule regular chats. Finally, maintain your own self-care. Follow the Centers for Disease Control's guidelines for coronavirus safety. And have a backup plan for care in case you become ill. For more caregiving tips during the coronavirus pandemic, go to aarp.org/caregiving.
At halftime here from White Bear Stadium, Mounds View has 0 goals. White Bear Lake also has 0 goals. Alongside Jordan Gustafson, I'm Alex Westad. And Jordan, we've talked about it before we went to break, but Mounds View has had the better possession in the first half. But White Bear Lake had more shots and probably had better chances.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. Which, usually you don't really see it like that. But I guess, I don't know. It seems like they're both kind of just comfortable playing at the speed they're playing with. And, there's not a lot of hustle, if you will. But we'll see how this second half goes.
We take a look at a couple of the highlights. Lauren Eckerle on a free kick, a nice chance there as Lauren McAlpine came out to make the save. Now a chance here for the Mustangs back as they had a nice chance through the area on a ball off the foot of Lauren Ballinger that just unfortunately was unable to go on goal. Another great chance and a great save by Haley Volcani as you see the Surrender Cobra go up off the hands of Charlotte Dybert. And a great chance here for Nicole Moore and a great save on the other end for Lauren McAlpine as it's been a tale of goaltenders between two teams that we knew defensively were as sound as any in the Suburban East.
Oh, absolutely, Alex. I mean, these teams knew what they were doing when they came out here. They knew how to play the ball, and they knew where the ball was going to go and how the other team was going to play. And now we just need to see the other side of that spectrum, right? We need to see some goals, and we need to see some offense.
We take a look at the table for the Suburban East in the year 2020. White Bear Lake so far perfect, 4-0. Mounds View there in fourth, 2-0-2, and wrapping up the bottom of the table, the Irondale Knights and the Forest Lake Rangers on the bottom of the table. Coming up on the schedule for the remainder of the season for the White Bear Lake Bears, they will go to the bottom-ranked Irondale Knights next on Thursday. Then they will host Eastridge and Stillwater the remainder of the way, before also traveling to Woodbury. Eastridge and Stillwater, two teams that have been a thorn in the side of White Bear Lake over the course of the years, but certainly now's as good a chance as any to come through and make a huge statement win in those contests.
Oh, definitely, Alex. I think that if you can do that, it's going to create a lot of momentum for the team.
We'll say hello to everybody watching on Facebook tonight, Suburban Community Channels. Feel free to share and make sure that we get that view count up. We'll be back for the start of the second half in just a few moments. No score at the halftime. This is your home for White Bear Lake Soccer.
Drownings are the #1 cause of accidental death for young children. Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how to swim. Designate an adult water watcher to watch kids in and around water. Save the phone calls and texts for when the kids are out of the water. Properly fence all pools with fences at least 4 feet high and with self-closing, self-latching gates. When above-ground pools aren't in use, remove the ladders. When pools aren't in use, cover them. Teach kids to stay away from drains. And if a child is missing, check the pool or spa first. Consider the steps you take, then add a few more. Because you never know which pool safety step will save a life. Until it does. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.com.
The millions of people who either physically or financially do not have access to health care are staggering.
We are volunteers, and I think that's part of what makes it beautiful is people come here with just a heart to serve and a heart to make a difference.
To open my eyes to these people who truly have no options and are helpless to do anything for their condition. People who have been told no their whole lives can finally be told yes. It's life-changing.
In 2010, Liz was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Kickoff here at the second half of White Bear Stadium. An immediate chance here on the White Bear Lake Bears far sideline as it's Fettinger trying to work through, or that's Jasmine Blair rather. The ball will go out and it'll be a goal kick already for Mounds View, or it'll be out of bounds rather, so it'll be a throw. Back here, start of the second half. Jordan Gustafson, Alex Westhead here on this Tuesday, September the 15th. For those that celebrate Taco Tuesday, a very happy Taco Tuesday to you. And for those of you who get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month, happy payday to you. I know I'm certainly happy about that. Hopefully you are as well. As the Mustangs and the Bears do battle here in Suburban East Conference play. The two teams entered but with a combined record of 6-0-2. Neither team has lost so far this season. Mounds View, a defensive stalwart, having not given up more than one goal in a game. And Mounds View, and White Bear Lake on the other side, has not given up one goal has given up only one goal all season. With Jordan Gustafson and Alex Westhead, Jordan, it's going to be important for both of these teams to start with a clean and a quick start here in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. With it being 0-0, it's almost like the start of a new game, right? So they can take their time, settle into their routine, and really just get something going.
Intercepted ball. Well, we've seen that a lot from the Mustangs so far here. A nice through ball. Ooh, defended well by Schoberl, but a turnover forces Vocati to come out and make a strong save. She's able to do so. Chance here now for the Mustangs, and just a little bit under it. As instead of Vocati, it's actually Tristan Leonard who comes in to make the play in the second half.
Yeah, it looked like that ball just sailed on her a little bit and ended up just going right over the goal.
Well, a great chance, too, that she created. As it's Lauren Ballinger who left it back further for Lainey Ballinger, and just a little bit under it, chipped it just a little too high. Chance now for the Bears as they move right to left across your screen, can be played further back now. And a chance here for Alexis Smith as she'll work through the middle of the field. Smith trying to work her way back through, can be kicked on, and that'll be an easy save for Lauren McAlpine. We saw that a lot in the first half, a lot of shots coming for White Bear Lake from well outside the 18.
You know, we did, but they didn't really seem to have anything on them. So I feel like those shots are really just kind of being rushed.
Ball back into the area, can be played further along now. Intercepted here this time by Moore for Eckerle. Eckerle trying to go back onto the far side, looking for Jasmine Blair. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a White Bear throw on that far side. As Eckerle will make the throw in as the throw-in specialist here for White Bear Lake. Semanek has it on the far side where she can play it. Further up ahead, Eckerle now. Eckerle through traffic, trying to work through. Can be kicked back out. Goes out of bounds. It's Fettinger on that far side who watches it go. Another White Bear throw in. Fettinger looking to keep play alive. It goes off of the leg that time of Charlotte Dybert. Again, the second half here. We mentioned it in the first game, so we'll try it again here to see if we can get a goal. Where if the game is tied at the end of regulation time, that is it. There's no overtime this year. That's a rule change for the 2020 school year in boys and girls soccer both. And so if it's scoreless, will stay scoreless. And there'll be no overtime played. This ball goes back onto the back line. It'll be a goal kick upcoming here. It's a wise decision that time by Olivia Getty and the Mounds View defensive line to let that go out of bounds and get that goal kick.
Yeah, I feel like otherwise, had she not have done that, it definitely would have been a good opportunity for White Bear. But smartly, or wisely rather, she decided to just let the ball go out of bounds right there.
Tangle up between Eckerle and a player. A little bit of a push and a shove there as well as the White Bear Lake fans look for a call there. There's a little extracurriculars there. Again, we hear some whistling and we hear some comments there as there'll be a stoppage of play, and the official on the near side will have a conversation. He's pointing out a player, as it was Eckerle and I believe Olivia Getty who were tied up. Now the official will go back and have a conversation now once again. We'll take a look at the battle here between Lauren Eckerle and Lainey Ballinger. You see there just that extra shove, that extra contact. That's not something you want to see in this high school contest.
No, not at all, Alex. And you know, it seemed like she, I could be wrong there, but it seemed like I saw an elbow there too, but I'm not sure.
So it'll be a free kick for Mounds View after the delayed play. Eckerle has a go past her. Be further for Fettinger on that far wing. Goes out of bounds off of her foot. It'll be a throw coming for Mounds View on that far sideline. No bookings as of yet. It's been a clean sheet for everybody involved so far. Fettinger plays it further back on that far sideline. It goes past Leah Ban out of the goal line. It'll be another Mounds View throw.
Yeah, Alex, you know, it's been it's kind of nice to see a pretty clean game like this. Both teams are, you know, they're playing fair, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of chippiness out there or anything.
Back through the middle of the pitch can be taken by Smith. Further up ahead as the Bears try to start a rush on the far sideline. Charlie Adam racing to the ball, but is defended well. Able to get through it, though. Charlie Adam working on the far side, but it goes off the foot on a great challenge by Ella Herbert, and it will be a goal kick that is ruled for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Alex, that was another good just show of speed there. I mean, she definitely beat her defender and, you know, just couldn't make anything of it, though.
Ball goes over the head on the goal kick of Ava Tomas. Goes out of bounds here. It'll be a throw coming for White Bear Lake. As Schmidt-Deal will throw it further up ahead. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw coming here for Mounds View. A lot of throws, a lot of balls out of bounds here to start the second half of play. As the ball will go back into the pitch, can be fielded further up ahead now. Long lead pass further up ahead. Eckerle will battle again. Throws an opponent to the pitch there. Eckerle will send the ball back onto the White Bear Lake side of things as she tied up with Charlotte Divert as it goes out, and it'll be a goal kick again for Mounds View.
Yeah, Alex, it seems like they've been playing each other pretty hard all night, huh?
So McAlpine to take the goal kick. As the right-footed kick is a line drive. It can be fielded further up ahead. Header there. It's intercepted by a White Bear Lake, but going back to play defense will be Fettinger. All the way onto the far wing. A rush now with numbers for Mounds View as they'll cut back. Trying to send it back in front again there for Ballinger. Can be played further with plenty of space from just outside the 18. Nice through ball, but nice defense recovery there by White Bear Lake. Further in now. The chance here still for Divert. Divert, a shot from a sharp angle, goes over the crossbar and out of play. It'll be a goal kick here for White Bear Lake.
Yeah, you know, that ball just sailed on her a little bit there and just right over the top crossbar.
Goal kick, White Bear Lake.
So a goal kick for the Bears coming up here, as it'll be Tristan Leonard. Has experience last year in a starting role for White Bear Lake. Haley Vocati was the third goaltender behind Ella Janicki as well. Has a nice through ball here and a chance in another race for Charlie Adam as it's sent out of bounds, but this one might curl to stay in. It does roll out. It'll be a throw for White Bear Lake as Charlie Adam let it go out. Eckerle will come over to make the throw. No substitutions here so far in this second half of play. 48th minute, no score. Bears and Mustangs. It was tied at 1 on the boys contest, which finished at that in full time. And so far, here's scoreless. Eckerle's throw. It's a strong one. Looking in, went off the hand of McAlpine and almost into her own net.
Yeah, that was a close shot. Probably closer than it should have been. That needs to be caught cleanly.
Back here on the near side, can be played further that time. Kicked further for Ava Tomas as it went out of bounds, and a throw on the near side here for the Bears. I think it can be played further here for Schmidt-Deal. Further up ahead, fighting for it. Can be played further now, and a chance on a rush back the other way for Mounds View. Back through.
Look at how hard they are playing there. Neither one of those guys are given. Ladies, excuse me, are giving up an inch there, and it's nice to really see just a hard-played game.
The competitiveness between Lauren Eckerle and Lainey Ballinger, something to watch too as the contest moves into its later stages here. 49th minute can be played further. Centering pass in front, they'll go on to the far side as the ball will roll all the way back out there. And again, you see there are remnants of a little bit of a late play, but it goes on. Sharp angle shot, save by Caddy. Oh, it goes, it hit the top of the crossbar and goes out.
Oh my
Golden
goodness.
chance for the Bears on there, and another great chance for the Mustangs on theirs.
Not one chance, but 2, 3 chances there, Alex. Oh my goodness, that was something.
Corner kick.
You see the great touch there first by the Mustangs, just put it on, and then right off the hands of Leonard, and then with the whole net to shoot at. That's a chance that Bollinger will be dreaming about for tonight at least, because you do not get many of those.
Oh, absolutely not. And to be that close to the goal, too, without the goalie right on you is a very, very rare.
Fifth corner kick of the game for Mounds View went wide over the top. Another great look on the corner for Mounds View, as they've had a number of great chances off of corners that just haven't been able to find the back of the net. Ball played further up ahead now as Adam will cut it back for Smith. Further up ahead now with a ton of space as he'll work back into the open field. Cutting back through. Oh, a nice move. Able to get through it. Sharp angle for Eckerle, but it goes on goal, and McAlpine able to make a save. And when she's alone in space, she's dangerous.
Yeah, it's not every day you get to see a player leap their defender like that. That was amazing footwork.
Chance back the other way for the Mustangs. Tomas pushes it back. Trying to reset, now a chance now again here for Smith for White Bear Lake. Smith slowing up, looking to create a through ball chance, unable to do so cleanly as she tries to hold off. And again here, the battle, the flag is up, offsides is called as they tried to spring Charlie Adam on the near wing.
You know, I do think, though, there might have been a little bit of unnecessary contact there, but again, these refs are kind of just letting it play on tonight.
Middle of the pitch can be taken here further for Mounds View. Chance to the far side, intercepted nicely by Fenninger. She'll cut back, intercepted here back on the other way for Daybert of the Mounds View Mustangs. A liner to be fielded here further for Mounds View in their road white uniforms, all white in fact. The goaltender wearing a neon yellow kit with red on the bottom. White Bear Lake in their home orange kit with black on the bottom. Can be cleared further up ahead here for Mounds View as they try to get a good shot on goal. Can be fielded further there. Nice defensive effort that time from Schmidt-Deal as they'll still tie up here. Can be gotten further. They look to center in front. Great chance from just outside the box as it goes high. And again, Mounds View getting those great chances, but just a little bit under it as they're elevating instead of lining it.
Oh, absolutely. They're just definitely digging down as opposed to just kicking it straight there. And it's same result every time.
Cami Bachmeyer and Emma Wickstrom back into the game as they will replace Charlie Adam and Jasmine Blair for the White Bear Lake side, as it'll be a goal kick here for Tristan Leonard. Leonard's kick further up ahead can be played further for Smith before Mounds View is able to get to it. It won't stay in, and it will be a White Bear Lake throw coming. Schmidt-Deal. Played further up ahead, was looking for more, but defended well by the Mustangs. They'll send it back. Hofeld further up ahead can be played here again for Moore. Moore trying to work her way through, but defended well again by this Mustang back line. Trying to stay onside. She might be able to. Cami Bachmeyer from a sharp angle. Bachmeyer trying to work through. Cross in front. Ooh, and a golden chance in space. Oh, but not enough quite on it that time for White Bear Lake. From a sharp angle again, and McAlpine makes a save, and both teams getting excellent chances now, but neither able to finish.
Yeah, you know, I don't think she even really saw that ball was there until it was there. So not only did she not have a chance to really set up and power that kick in, but it just kind of moved.
Whistle with a free kick coming here for White Bear Lake. Again, if this game remains scoreless, both teams will be looking at the myriad of chances they've had inside, not just the 18, but inside the 6. So again, you see there Lauren Eckerle, leading goal scorer for White Bear Lake with 4 on the season. She had 4 a season ago as a sophomore. But both teams are going to be ruining the chances that they just weren't able to execute on fully.
Oh, exactly. You know, I mean, you can have all the offensive opportunities you want, but if you can't finish the ball, it's just going to result in the same thing every time.
To the back line for Mounds View. It can be played further up as they'll look to try to spring Bollinger further up ahead. Unable to do so, though, but it can be gathered up here again for Ava Westland. Shot onto the near wing. Trying to get to it is Tomas, but it'll go out of bounds, and it will be a White Bear Lake throw. Further along now. Off the foot that time of Herbert. Back and through the center of the pitch. It can be played further once again here for Mounds View, as it will be Kothlau trying to rush up here. Intercepted. Taken back here again, Kothlau. Trying to work further. Far wing, Ava Westland. Westland will cut it back. Looks to cross in front here, looking for Daybert. Ball high into the air. Daybert can play it again. Some nice footwork there. Defended well, though, that time by Semanek. As the ball will go back in through the center, where Moore can play it again, trying to start the breakout. Moore with a through ball, looking here near side, looking for Bachmeyer, but it goes too far out of bounds. The Mounds View throw substitutions will come in for both sides.
Yeah, once again, the ball just seemed to carry a little bit there, went a little bit too far, but really good thought there on that execution.
In for the Bears again, Sydney Johnson, Olivia Hess, and I believe Emma Merriman in the game now for Mounds View. On the other side, just Eichens returns, as well as another Mustang that I just did not get on that opportunity. The throw here for Mounds View, a little bit under it. As it can be played here further by Schmidt-Deal. Played further. As the Mustangs look to start a rush back the other way. Defended well once again by White Bear Lake, but still the Mustangs persist. Schmidt-Deal again will kind of carom it out of bounds. It'll be a chance for the Bears to reset defensively, and they'll work back up the pitch. Mounds View throw coming here. Ella Herbert thrown into the middle. Played further there as they tried to get it inside for Ballinger. Working back here with a ton of space. Easy save that time off the foot of Ava Nelson, as Lauren McAlpine is opposite Tristan Leonard. Made a great save.
Again, though, you see that far shot and, you know, just not getting enough on it to really make it, you know, even a struggle for that goalie to get.
The ball goes back into White Bear Lake possession. They'll try to play it up ahead, but a great challenge allows it to be played further for Daybert. Played further now, and a chance here for White Bear Lake as a through ball here, and a chance this time for Bachmeyer. Ooh, just off the side of the foot. Not quite able to get a good chance on that.
That was a beautiful pass, though. I don't know if you saw that, but it just missed her.
Back and through traffic. Eckerle and Ballinger battle again. Can be played further this time, where it gets here to the near side for Westland. Moves it back. Played further along off the foot that time on a good challenge by Cami Bachmeyer to force a throw. Can be played in here further. A little bit of a hip check there as the ball comes back into possession of White Bear Lake. Great job spinning around that time. Olivia Haas to try to put it back into the center. Eckerle trying to work through and create some space. Eckerle with none, but a great through ball this time for Bachmeyer from a sharp angle. To go out of bounds, and it'll be another goal kick for the Mounds View Mustangs.
Once again, though, good idea. Just get that ball through there, try to get a kick on goal, but it just traveled just a little bit too much.
We will be back at White Bear Stadium on September the 29th for a big one, as the Mounds View not the Mounds View Mustangs, the Stillwater Ponies, the 5th-ranked Ponies, as we'll have a chance here from a short side here, and a chance, defended well that time by the Bears, as it's forced out of bounds on an excellent defensive effort by Jordan Schmidt-Deal. We'll be back here again, White Bear Stadium, September 29th, as the 5th-ranked Stillwater Ponies take on the 7th-ranked White Bear Lake Bears. Again, that game can be watched on your TV on HDO 801 or also standard TV 19, but it can also be viewed on YouTube or on Facebook Live using the search for SCC or Suburban Community Channels more specifically. You can also find us on social media at SCC TV Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You'll find our game database and archive, and you'll be able to watch hundreds of events in review. As the play continues, the Bear fans wanted to see a call there. Good foot that time. Forces the ball out of bounds for Sydney Johnson. It can be another throw here for Ella Herbert. Ball goes inside. 1, 2, 3 times over. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick coming here for White Bear Lake.
Alex, I hate to say it and agree with these, these fans here, but I do think that should have been a call.
Goal kick, White Bear Lake.
58th minute of play, no score. Goal kick here for the Bears. As Tristan Leonard will make a right-footed kick again. This Bears goaltending tandem of Vocati and Leonard surrendered only 1 goal so far this season through 4 contests. It came in what amounts to be garbage time last time out against Forest Lake and the Rangers. And so the goaltending has been spectacular for White Bear Lake so far, and that's been the key to success for this team for many, many years. And certainly something that they have to be impressed with, regardless of the result this season, but moving forward as an ability to develop and keep goaltenders.
Oh, definitely. We have seen some amazing diving from both goaltenders tonight, and I mean, they are showing just how much they are needed.
Free kick for the Mustangs. Here, as Kothlau will take it. Right-footed line drive, looking back again as Eckerle and Ballinger battle. As the ball goes back through, down to the defensive side of the pitch. Ooh, pass dangerously into the incorrect receiver, Merriman. Merriman trying to work back, had some assistance behind, but chose not to take it, instead driving towards the net. And as a result, the Mustangs will be able to restart play back the other way. Long pass further up ahead, Ballinger. Ballinger trying to work around the defense, was able to do so. She has an angle, has some space, but a great defense. Oh, and what a challenge that time by Tristan Leonard to force that one outside.
Oh, absolutely. She had to be there. She knew it, and she was.
Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be another Mounds View throw. As we've hit the 60th minute, ball back inside. Can be played further, forced off the ball. That time the whistle will blow. And it should be advantage in favor of White Bear Lake here. We've seen some really great chances and some really great runs. This is another example of that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, geez, you saw the ball come down, you saw perfect passing, you saw a breakaway, and then, you know, again, though, just amazing goalkeeping.
Ball goes off the head that time. The Mustangs can regain possession. Ballinger on an island can play it further that time. Touch pass looking for Ballinger is no good. Can be recovered here by White Bear Lake as they'll clear it back out temporarily before it can go further in. Almost holding it in that time was just Ishins, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a White Bear throw far sideline. Ishins has it further here now, and a chance for Daybert. Trying to work her way back in. Defended well that time by Sydney Johnson as the Bears try to respond. So work back here through the center. Eckerle goes off the far side for Fettinger. Fettinger challenged and passes it as she goes back here to further up ahead for Eckerle. Nice little touch saucer pass. Further up ahead that time for Charlie Adam. As Adam working into the slot. Oh, what a great foot that time though by Olivia Getty defensively for the Mustangs to force it back outside. Working her way in, Fettinger, and another great defensive effort for the Mustangs as they'll start with even strength back the other way. A nice rush here, Ava Westland. Westland on a through ball, looking for an angle there, but able to come out and make that play and get the save was Tristan Leonard.
Yeah, once again, she had to be there. What can I say? She was there. I mean, they have proven that they can stop that ball.
Rushing through back in, defended well that time by the Bears as they'll force it back out. Eckerle able to get to it on the far sideline as the Bears look to rush back the other way in the 62nd minute of play. Can be played further that time off the foot there of Emma Merriman as the ball will go all the way back through. Can be played further again now. We'll tie it back up, and the defensive Mounds View, Leah Ban, able to send it further. A little bit of a slow up there, but the Mustangs regain possession, so play plays on. Nice interception that time by the Bears as Sydney Johnson looks to force the play back the other way. Johnson trying to work through, slowing up. Tried to center her back in front, and a good chance there as the Bears are getting their chances now as Emma Wickstrom was defended well against by the Mustangs. So try to work back in. Semanek, nice cut and a good play made that time by Daybert for the Mounds View Mustangs as she'll start a rush back onto the far wing. Daybert from a long angle will be on Leonard. She'll make the save. She'll hold on here in the 63rd minute. No score yet. No cards have been called. Mounds View 0 for 5 on corner kicks. White Bear Lake is 0 for 2 so far. They've not had one here in the second half. Far side, as the through ball was looking there for Merriman, it goes out of bounds and bouncing into the mesh here. We'll have a substitution as well on the near side as Alexa Smith and Gabby Hofeld will return to the game. Coming out of the game for White Bear Lake will be Sydney Johnson and Lauren Eckerle. We also have substitutions on the Mounds View side as Emily Johnson will come into the game, as will Ava Tomas. The throw on the far side here for White Bear Lake in what's been, as we take a look out in White Bear Stadium, a very good crowd here on senior night for both teams, but you also look across to the other side, the designator's visitors seating area, and you're really impressed with what you see. A lot of people coming out and supporting the soccer teams for both of these sides.
Oh, absolutely, and not only that, but you can see that they're actually spacing themselves out, trying to stay safe, keep their, their kids safe so that we can keep doing this, right? So, hey, I give them a little applause.
Ball into the back line, trying to get back to it that time, and a nice soft pass there made by Schmidtdeal was able to play it. Now the Mustangs turning the ball over, can be gotten to here further once again for Cami Bachmeyer on the through side, looking for Smith. Smith has to slow up, sends it right into the legs. Will it go over that line? Ooh, it will, and that should be a corner for the Bears.
She just couldn't quite get there in time to keep it from going out of bounds, but it was definitely a good effort.
Again, the thick white line on that back end, that's the out of bounds line. It'll be Alexis Smith to take the corner. And this is the third attempt on the corner kick for White Bear Lake, the first of the second half for the Bears. Smith into the box, easily handled that time by McAlpine, who was untouched as she made her diving attempt and sprawling to get to the ball.
You know, it's almost like I've said this before, but these goalies are really having a game, and it is nice to see.
Turnover now, and a chance for the Mustangs back the other way, as it was gotten to that time by Lainey Ballinger, who was defended well before the Mustangs can reset. Back near side, headed well by Hofeld as it comes back here onto the near side. Hofeld has it pushed off of her leg, and an excellent defensive that time by Ella Herbert as it can be played further. Drive into the air off of Herbert, again out of bounds. It should be a White Bear throw. We'll have another substitution for the Bears as Nicole Moore will re-enter the game, replacing Emma Merriman.
Bears, number 17,
and
Nicole
we'll have
Moore.
a throw here on the near side as it will be Schmidtdeal to make the throw. Ball goes off of Bachmeyer that time. It'll be a Mounds View throw. And again, the more throws here as time continues to wind down. Which team do you think has more pressure to get on the scoreboard?
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like White Bear, right? Like, they're averaging the most goals. They've got the record to keep with no losses, no ties. And honestly, I feel like they expect to win.
Coming up on the schedule for White Bear Lake, they will have Irondale away on Thursday, and a good chance there, and a nice save made by Tristan Leonard, who has performed admirably, and the fans here at White Bear Stadium are awarding her with applause. They will have away to Irondale next week, and then, or not next week, but Thursday, and then a combination of home and road fixtures, home to Eastridge, and then Woodbury away before ending their season home to Stillwater. So a lot of games left to be played for the Bears, and a lot of action left to be gotten to in this regular season. Through ball looking for Bachmeyer on the far side, a little bit too far for her. It'll roll out of bounds, and it will be all that she wrote on that chance. Substitution again for White Bear Lake as Lauren Eckerle returns from her brief pause, replacing Chloe Samanik as the Bears choose to load up offensively here in the last 13. Meanwhile, on the other side of things for Mounds View, they'll have Roseville home and then Forest Lake and Park of Cottage Grove away before concluding with Irondale home. Chance here now for Gabby Hofeld. Hofeld had it blocked there defensively by Olivia Getty on the Mounds View back line. Can be played further now. Right-footed shot that time off the leg of Alexis Smith, goes wide to the left, and another chance here for Mounds View.
Yeah, that was once again just good defense and good, knowing where the ball is going to be, and nothing has came easy tonight. Oh, looks like we got a little stoppage here.
We'll have a whistle as the players collide. Advantage White Bear Lake as the battle between Eckerle and Ballinger, both Ballinger sisters, continues to develop. As you see there, the lead official signaling where to put the ball. As Schoberl can play it further. Liner on the near side goes all the way back now. They'll tie up right near the center and the Bear Paw logo right at the center of the pitch. Can be played further along now on the far side for Ballinger. Ballinger has Eichens in the middle, trying to work around the defense. Ballinger able to do so, but defended well by Schoberl among others, as it can be sent out, and it'll be a goal kick here for White Bear Lake, and Leonard will have another chance.
Once again, just pushing the ball and definitely trying to get, an opportunity there, but
Charlotte Dybert,
all night, defense has just been there, stopping whatever chances are possible.
Number 5, Ava Anderson. Number 6, Charlotte Dybert. And number 10, Ava Westland back into the game for Mounds View. And a goal kick here from Leonard. Goes off of the foot that time of Schoberl. Far sideline looking further for Wickstrom. Wickstrom will send a through ball, looking up ahead for more, but defended well that time by Sarah Kofflau, and the ball will go all the way back into the White Bear Lake defensive side. Can be played further. Hofeld has to go past her, can be played for Bachmeyer here. Bachmeyer trying to work back her way into the center of the pitch. Sent further that time for Moore. Moore, or Wickstrom rather, trying to work her way around. Goes out of bounds. The goal line play, and it'll be a goal kick coming up again here for White Bear Lake. 69th minute of play, no score. Bears and Mustangs here in this one. We hope that you have enjoyed it here on SEC Sports. We certainly hope that we'll see you again on Thursday as the North High Polars take on the South St. Paul Packers at 7, live on Facebook at Suburban Community Channels, and also on SEC TV, Channel 19 on your television. Here near side, ball goes past. It should be a White Bear throw coming in, as it'll be a throw here near sideline. As Schmidt-Deal, her throw will go past everybody. Trying to get to it there, though, is White Bear Lake. It will go off of the foot of Cami Bachmeyer. Another goal kick coming here for McAlpine.
Yeah, that was definitely very close. I almost feel like it's hard to tell at those angles, you know?
Headed that time by Hofeld. Can go further here now for the Mounds View Mustangs. They'll try to move it up, but the ball careening all over the place can be gotten to again here by Hofeld. Hofeld with a through ball that goes past. McAlpine will come out to make the save out of the 6-yard box, where it can be played again, and the Mounds View Mustangs look to push back up the pitch on the other side here in the 70th minute of play. High ball from McAlpine. Battled for that time right at center.
Beautiful kick.
Off the head of Eckerle that time. Shoveled along before the Bears able to make a nice challenge that time. Coming back to play it is Hofeld. The footwork there excellent before it can be moved up the near sideline. Played further along now. Bachmeyer will cut back, elevated pass here looking for Smith, and she cuts back into the middle of the pitch, but an excellent defensive play again. Bachmeyer looking to spring onto the near sideline. Oh, excellent job to cut back in time for Moore. Moore with a cross in front, but too strong as she was looking for Eckerle on the far wing, and the Mustangs have a chance to hold in. Working onto the far sideline. Eckerle trips over her own feet, and the Mustang follows her. And it will be advantage favor of White Bear Lake.
Free kick, White Bear Lake.
It'll be Eckerle to take the free kick. As again, some of the individual battles between both teams here tonight have been very strong, very hotly contested, but all very fair, very clean. Line drive, looking for the head of Moore. McAlpine makes the initial save, and she smothers that ball for another chance. And Laura McAlpine has been there each and every time she has been called upon tonight.
Yeah, those, but there has been a lot of shot on goals. So these goaltenders have just been stellar, and it is, it's awesome. I don't know what else to say.
Herbert has it go off of her foot out of bounds. White Bear Lake throw coming here, 72nd minute, as we will have a substitution here. Semanek returns to the game for
Mounds View.
White Bear Lake, and also back in the game for Mounds View is Jess Eichens. As they throw the whistle blows, and the play will return. Goes off the White Bear Lake player as it goes off of Charlie Adam. It'll be a Mustang throw coming here. The throw in, looking that time further for Lainey Ballinger. The ball intercepted here by the Bears. Smith moving it back, trying to play it around, but intercepted here by the Mustangs, and Ballinger will have it at the striker position. Far ball looking onto that far sideline, looking further for Ava Westland. Is not quite strong enough as they try to go through ball again. Ballinger able to stay on side, but blocked well defensively by Schmidt-Deal. Another chance here for the Mustangs, working in, and it goes high and wide. And again, so many times the Mustangs tonight have had those golden chances into the 18, but have lifted them high every time.
Oh yeah, they are. I feel like they're just rushing their shots, instead of really just taking their time to get an even level kick. They're definitely getting under it and scooping it.
Goal kick here for White Bear Lake. Goes off of the feet. They challenge there, but the Mustangs able to hold possession. Going back this time for Ava Nelson as her ball goes off of the feet that time of a couple of players. Nice play by Smith to take the player out. Smith trying to slow up, but defended well. Just ran out of time there with Olivia Getty making the play. Comes back here near side looking for Jess Eichens. Through ball off of Ballinger again before the Bears able to take it back the other way. Schoberl working here near sideline. Intercepted pass goes off of the foot and can be played further along here again. Hofeld lost the battle before Ballinger. A nice little touch there as it goes all the way back in again. No team with clear possession here at this point Can be played back to the near side, spun in front as the Bears try to get back into the attacking half. Goes back into their own defensive half, though, as Schmidt-Deal will have to go and send it right into the body, that time of Jess Eichens. It goes out of bounds, and we should have a goal kick here for the Bears.
Yeah, a lot of defense being played tonight, Alex. They are not giving an inch on either side.
Goal kick, White Bear Lake.
Tristan Leonard, there will be a goal kick after a substitution as Sydney Johnson will come back in. She will replace Gabby Hofeld as the freshman being replaced here by the sophomore in these critical moments here, 74th minute of play. Can be played further along now, and a chance on the far side. They tried to get through it. A turnover here now for White Bear Lake. And a chance here just outside the edge of the 18, but defended well by Myron Schoberl. Goes off of the head that time of Ella Herbert, out of bounds. It'll be a White Bear Lake throw up coming here.
Oh yeah, that definitely just hit the wrong side of the head and went exactly the opposite way she wanted it to.
You see Dave Ashley, co-head coach for the White Bear Lake Bears, providing direction to the players. An excellent job. We said it in the opening of the boys contest. We'll say it again here. An excellent job of White Bear Lake promoting social distancing, promoting safety here in the stadium. You'll see that the players' spots are all spread out 6 feet apart. You also see no rosters given out. Instead, you have to use your phone and you have to scan a QR code to see who's on the roster. So certainly excellent care and attention that White Bear Lake has taken to attending itself to the measures required here by COVID-19.
Oh, absolutely. You know, it's been a huge adjustment for everybody, but it's nice to see that, you know, sports teams and schools are actually taking this serious.
Battled for that time. Charlie Adams sends it past the goal line. It'll be another goal kick here for Mounds View.
Goal kick, Mounds View.
For Lauren McAlpine, the sophomore, who has been admirable tonight, will have a whistle, and it'll be a substitution as Jasmine Blair will come back into the game. Replacing on the far side Emma Wickstrom with 4:38 and counting remaining as we've hit the 76th minute of play. McAlpine, long ball headed by Eckerle. It can be intercepted here again by Daybert. And a turnover now and a chance for Eckerle. Eckerle, nice through ball, touch pass here made by Moore. Beautiful spin play. They'll try to work in. Eckerle, oh, ball's loose in the crease. They threw, they score! Takes advantage of the McAlpine miscue. 1-0 White Bear Lake.
Oh, wow. Alex, that ball was grabbed but somehow got jarred loose there, and oh, wow, they just stayed on the ball. That's a good job of knowing where it was.
Well, again, you see here the excellent effort from Eckerle to force the play on and not give up on it either, and then find the spot for it to go into that back corner. Excellent pursuit by the junior. That's why she leads the team in goals with her 5th on the season. And the Bears take the 1-0 lead here as we rapidly approach the end of the game. Collision at midfield. A chance now for White Bear Lake as they've finally broken this one open. Near side, Mustangs will send it back onto the defensive side of the pitch as we'll see Mounds View play up looking for the equalizer. Can they get it as the counterpart in the boys team did? Through ball. Chance here now can be played further back by White Bear Lake. Headed up into the air. Past the leg that time of Bollinger. A little bit of a push. The whistle will blow.
Free kick, White Bear Lake.
So the free kick for White Bear Lake can be taken by the Bears here. The Schmidt-Deal will play it. 77th minute. Can be played further that time. Schmidt-Deal will send it onto the far wing. Can be played further now, and a chance here for Ava Nelson. So it goes back into the Mounds View bench. Clock will continue to wind. The clock stops only on substitutions in the second half inside of 5 minutes. And exactly what the official says, you have to stop it on subs. The clock will have to go back to 3:35. Clock still has not been reset, but it will still be at 3:35. Now it is. And the ball out of bounds here again. The throw in coming. Goes off of the foot that time of Sydney Johnson. Goes back where it can be played further now for Sarah Kothlau. From the far side, Mustangs chose to give that one up as it goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw coming here for White Bear Lake.
You know, Alex, there's got to be a sense of urgency here now, especially as we're drawing near to the end of the game.
Clock stops in substitution as Nicole Moore will return into the game, replacing Emma Merriman. Is now defensively, and experience is something the Bears will have to rely on in this last couple of minutes. So tie up here near side. if the result holds, if you're the Mounds View Mustangs, your MO has been not conceding many goals this season, but also not scoring any. If you're Mounds View, are you happy with this result tonight?
You know, I don't think you're entirely happy. I think that you've had the opportunities to definitely get the ball in there, but it just hasn't been happening. So I think you have to go out, you know, after this game and really just kind of focus and see what opportunities you were missing and what you were doing wrong.
Ball out of bounds, thrown coming on the far sideline. Meanwhile, for White Bear Lake, offense prolific, but stymied by this Mounds View Mustangs side tonight. Provided the result holds, if you're White Bear Lake, what do you take in to your next contest away Irondale?
I think that you take in that, yes, I mean, you definitely did, you know, win the game, but was it a comfortable win? Absolutely not. I mean, you know, there were more opportunities on both sides of the field, so defense and offense always has room to improve.
Ball out of bounds, it'll be a goal kick. The Mustangs will try to rush through it here as McAlpine will play up here in the 78th minute, now the 79th minute of play in this contest. As the announcement made of 2 minutes here near side. They'll tie up. Looking back on the sideline, it'll go out of bounds. It will be a Mounds View throw coming as the Mustangs look to quickly work their way back up. Battled for and fought for there. Nice little play made overhead as Bollinger can play it now for Mounds View. Past the leg that time of Daybert as it'll go back. And there's another rush here, and White Bear Lake starting to assert their dominance. Tied up there late in the play. No whistle blows. And we'll go all the way back now where Bollinger can play it again right at the B logo at center pitch. Cutting back, Sidney Johnson able to make a good play. Johnson a through ball looking past for Charlie Adam just a little bit too far. Now McAlpine can play it. A line drive right through the center of the field. Eckerly coming on to challenge. Ball goes wide to the left. Another goal kick upcoming here for Mounds View as they have less than a minute now, almost a minute now to go here in this one.
Yeah, that's definitely what you want to do, though. Keep the ball on that side of the field as much as possible, especially when you've got the lead.
McAlpine sent the ball in where it was taken here by White Bear Lake as Eckerly tries to play it further up ahead. Can be played here again for Mounds View as they'll try to push further up ahead now. Bollinger over her head for Schmidt-Deal, where Schmidt-Deal can race to it, but Bollinger wins that race. Bollinger from a sharp angle, trying to work her way back into the 18. Bollinger, spinning angled shot, looking for the redirection, and a great save by Tristan Leonard, being aggressive to come out and make it.
Yet again, definitely not waiting for that ball to get to her. She got to the ball.
And it's a good thing she did too. Ava Westland staying on that back post, looking for that rebound. And with how much she sold out, could have been a goal for the Mustangs back the other way. Schobel will have it go back onto the far sideline, out of bounds here. 15 seconds remaining. One last push for the Mustangs as they look for the equalizer. Forced off the ball there. Throw in coming here for Mounds View. They have to hurry. Looking back in front, trying to get it further. Missed on the header, and the Bears can send it high into the air. And by the time that the ball reaches the ground, that will be it. And a 1-0 final in favor of the White Bear Lake Bears tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard-fought game both ways. White Bear shows why they're number 7 in the AA league right now.
The only goal tonight scored by Lauren Eckerly in the 76th minute. We talk about how effective the White Bear Lake attack is, and it starts with Eckerly. You love the pursuit, and you love how consistent she was in attacking the ball, especially on that goal.
Oh, absolutely. She just never gave up. I mean, even when it looked like the goalie had the ball, she played through it, the ball jarred loose, and she finished it in.
You saw there on our graphic, this is the 4th shutout of the season for White Bear Lake. They looked really good tonight, and certainly something that the rest of the state will be looking forward to as we move through the remainder of the season. For Jordan Gustafson and Arlen Becker and David Schuyler and our entire SEC production crew, I'm Alex Westad. The final score tonight, White Bear Lake 1, Mounds View 0. We'll see you on Thursday as the Bowlers take on the South St. Paul Packers. This is your home for White Bear Lake Soccer.